Hello, scientists. Today we're going to continue exploring that question that I showed you guys yesterday. That big question that we have, and it says, how do the sun, the moon, and the stars appear to change position in the sky? So position is their place. So how do they change their place or their position? Say that word with me. Position in the sky. We looked at how the sun and the moon are sometimes in the sky together. Remember, we read the story about Lynn, and he was having breakfast in the morning, and he could see the moon in the sky, but then when he came back at nighttime to sit in the same spot, he couldn't see the moon anymore. So we're wondering, what happened? And then we explored the day and night model. Let me show that to you again. And we learned, let me put us where we belong. We live like here, closer to here. And we learned that when the sun is facing us, let me put the sunbeams. When the sun is facing us, there is light, right? So right now we're not here. Our little person's not here. So we're at nighttime. We're over here, and then we come, and it starts lighting up because the sun is facing us and it's hitting us with its rays. But when we go, because the earth is constantly spinning, when we go on this side, it's all dark because the sun is not facing us. So it's nighttime. This side where there are no sun rays is nighttime, and the side where there are sun rays is daytime. And because Earth is always spinning, sometimes it's daytime, and then when it spins around, it is nighttime, right? We learned that yesterday. All right, so let's go back. Today we have a new question. We're not going to forget our old question, right? Our big question is the same. We're going to keep exploring this like scientists. How do the sun, the moon, and the stars appear to change position in the sky? So how are they moving in the sky? But today for our investigation, we have a new question. Today's question is, when and where does the sun rise? And when and where does the sun set? Okay, here I showed you some pictures. Rise means when we see it come up. Set means when we see it come down. So can you show me rise? Rise, set. Show me rise. Show me rise. Show me set. Show me rise, set. Right? So today we're going to investigate when, what time of the day, and where does the sun rise, and where and when does it set. Okay? I have a question for you. This morning when you woke up, was it light outside or was it still dark when you woke up this morning? Do you remember? If you didn't quite pay attention, I want you to pay attention tomorrow. When you wake up, is it still light? Is it still dark outside, or is there already light in the sky when you wake up? Okay? Alrighty. So for the next 3 days, boys and girls, you're going to observe. Observe means you're going to look. You're going to observe. You're going to look. Say that word with me. Observe. You're going to observe where the sun is in the beginning of the day and where it's at in the evening. So basically, you're going to observe, you're going to look to see where the sun rises and where it sets in the sky. Okay? For your observation, you're going to get a worksheet that looks like this. Where did it go? Like this. For the next 3 days, scientists, you're going to observe the sun. Okay? I have to warn you though, do not look directly into the sun. Don't look straight at the sun, because what that happens is that hurts your eyes. It damages your eyes, and then we don't want that to happen, because if it damages your eyes very badly, you're not going to be able to see very well. Okay? So don't look straight at the sun. You can look around it, but don't look at it straight with your eyes, okay? So here we have your paper, day 1, day 2, and day 3, because you're going to observe for 3 days. You're going to observe the sky. You're going to observe the sun. Okay? So first, on day 1, we're going to find a fixed position, something to help us reference where the sun is in the sky. Fixed means it's not moving, okay? So I don't want to use a car as my picture, because what if that same car is not there in the afternoon? Okay? I want to pick something that's not moving, so I'm going to look outside. I'm going to look outside my window, and I'm going to see what's outside my window that's not moving, because every day I'm going to sit in this same spot and I'm going to look in the same direction to see where the sun is. Okay? So let's say I look in this direction and I see a car and I'm like, okay, I'm going to look at that car every day. But what if that car's not there tomorrow? Oh. So I need to find something outside my window that doesn't move. It could be like a tree or a house, or maybe even like a light post, something outside that will never move. Find something outside. So when I look out my window, I see my neighbor's house and I see a big palm tree. So every day for the next 3 days, when I sit out here, I'm going to look at that house and that palm tree. And I'm going to see where the sun is around that house and that palm tree. Okay? Let me show you. So on day 1, I'm going to draw that house. And boys and girls, mine's going to be a little bit, it's not going to be the nicest drawing because it's kind of hard to use these tools. I'm going to make the house yellow. No, let's make it red. Okay, so when I look outside my window, I see a house. Bear with me. This is a crooked house, isn't it? It's hard. I see a house outside my window. I see the side of my neighbor's house, so I see some windows. Okay. And then, I know that that's not the best drawing I can do, and I want to make it nice. Okay, so I see my neighbor's house. I know I can make it nicer, but I don't want you guys to sit here and watch me forever, so I'm going to move on. I see that house, and I also said I see a palm tree right next to it. So every day for the next 3 days, when I look outside my window, I'm going to look at the house and the palm trees. The palm tree that's outside. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the same thing, the same house. And again, I want you guys to spend more time on this. This is not my best work, and I'm not happy with it because I know it's not my best work, but I don't want you guys to sit here forever watching me draw. So I'm going to draw that same house every day for the next 3 days. I'm going to observe it. I'm not going to observe the house. I'm not going to be watching my neighbors. Oh no. I'm going to look at the house to see where the sun is around the house. Okay, so I'm going to look at the house. There's a palm tree. For the next 3 days, I'm going to look at where the sun is. Okay, so this is my neighbor's house. This is what I see when I look outside my window. Okay, so on day 1, in the morning, I'm gonna see where the sun is. Okay, I'm gonna see where the sun is in the morning. I don't know where it is gonna be because it's nighttime right now. I haven't observed, but I'm gonna pretend, okay? So let's say I look out my window in the morning and I see that the sun, I look out my window, I see my neighbor's house, and I see where the sun is in the morning. So maybe the sun is, this is my neighbor's house, so maybe the sun is like on this side. So I'm gonna draw the sun, maybe it's right above here. I don't know. I haven't observed it. I'm just making this part up because I haven't had a chance to observe it yet. So let's say that in the morning the sun is right above my neighbor's house. And I'm going to name that morning. Okay? And then in the evening at 5:30, I'm going to send your parents a message and I'm going to tell them to tell you to look out your window. And at 5:30, you're going to look out at your neighbor's house again or wherever you chose. I'm going to look at the same spot that I drew here. The same spot. So maybe you chose a tree outside of your house, or maybe you chose to focus on a flower that's outside of your house, okay? Maybe your neighbor's house too. In the evening, you're going to see where the sun is, okay? So maybe when I look outside in the evening, outside the same place, I'm going to see that the sun is over here. I don't know. I haven't observed it. And then I'm going to label it. I'm going to put PM. That means nighttime, right? This one's going to be AM, morning. AM is morning, PM is nighttime. And I'm going to do that for the next 3 days. I'm going to look out from the same spot and I'm going to see where the sun is in the morning and where it's in the evening at nighttime. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I'll help you guys with the one in the morning, but then you guys are going to be responsible for the one in the evening. Okay? And that's it.